Welcome to SaveMake.com. Action, start. Today I'm going to speak about one of the easiest and most impactful equipment in your household to save some money, and we are going to speak about the fridge. A few figures that are going to help you understand why the fridge is so important. 1/3 of the food in America is wasted. So imagine, and I went to the bank on purpose to get cash. So it's almost like, all this money is gone. Just to give some real numbers, an individual is consuming about between $300 and $500 a month in food. A family between $1,000 and $1,500. So 1/3 of that, we are speaking about big money. And if you are sensitive to the global emissions and saving the planet, the wasted food that goes to the landfill accounts for 10% of the global emission for the global warming. It does not matter if you are alone, if you are with roommates, if you are a couple, or if you are a full family. All the rules that I'm going to speak about, they all apply in the same manner. So as you know, I am a property manager, and once in a while I have the opportunity to open the fridge of my tenant. And what do I see? I see full refrigerators and full freezer overflowing. So for the purpose of this video, so this is our normal organization. I've not tried to put it in order just for the video to make it look. So there is a little bit of clutter, but the thing that you can see is that most of the shelves are almost empty. And the second point, and that's something that I want really to focus on, you need to be able to see the white at the end, at the bottom, at the far end of the fridge. If you are not seeing the white, that means that you have too much clutter, and as you know, what you don't see, it's forgotten and it's wasted. If there are multiple parties using the fridge, it's very important that everybody gets organized. So it's important to publish rules and to respect those rules. So one of the things that we use a lot is the container management. And I'm going to go sideways. But as you can see here, we have a lot of small containers and then few of the bigger ones. So my wife is cooking during the weekend so that we have fresh food. A good example here, she did some ratatouille. So you see it's in a bigger container. And as we are going to start to consume the food, as soon as possible, I'm going to put it in smaller and smaller container so that it's always, the smaller container is always food. The benefit is very visual and also less oxygen in each container, which means less oxidation of the food, and then the food is lasting longer. Another point which is important for us is when we go to restaurant, not that often because it's expensive, we always ask for takeout. We put it in aluminum foil. Why? Because one, it's saving the planet. You know, you don't have those big boxes, especially for the pizza. And then the second is taking less room inside the refrigerator. The point that I want to stress for you, we always speak about the tag concept. So I am taking my little tags. You remember? Teachable, ambitious, gifted. That's an easy management system with discipline. You don't need to be that gifted to be able to be on top of your game and start to save money. So The other point is the freezer. So freezer is the same thing. Boxes are huge, and the more clutter you have in the freezer, you know what is deep in the freezer, you are not going to see it, and it's going to take forever to get there, and it's wasted space. So one of my recommendations is the fridge, once a week, you need to empty it and making sure that you know exactly what is inside. The freezer, once a month, because it has a longer shelf life, you do the same thing. One suggestion, I used to be in the restaurant business, we had a list of what we trash every day. Why? Because it was in front of us, and then the goal was to have the list shrink. So I recommend that you put on the freezer with a magnet a list of what you trash, and it's going to be very helpful to lower the quantity of food that you are trashing. So all this wasted money, which is not anymore in your wallet. When you cook, buy less, cook less. That's obvious, because otherwise, again, it's wasted. Some people may think that they need a bigger fridge. This is not the solution. Actually, it's more discipline. We already spoke about that rule. What you do not see is wasted. And the point which is very important, the food is a repetitive expense. Unlike, you know, a shirt that you may buy one time, food you buy it all the time. So when you waste 1/3 of what you buy all the time, it's a lot of wasted food. Less in the fridge, more in your wallet. Own your fridge versus the fridge owning you. And the last thing is, if you have some additional comments to make about the fridge management, you are more than welcome to do that in the comment section and contribute for the other viewers of this video. Thank you very much, and be successful.